the new chapter of relations between Afghanistan, US, and the rest of our allies in general, and about his trip to his visit to DC in particular. And I call upon the President to start. And because the President has another engagement right after this, we'll only be able to take 3 to 4 questions after his brief. Thank you.
First of all, let me pay tribute to those Americans who paid the ultimate sacrifice in Afghanistan. The exact number is 2,448. Women in uniform who during the last 20 years have served to protect your security and our freedom. This has been a major partnership where the United States is not spared anything in blood or pressure. Second, President Biden's decision is a transformational decision that is going to have consequential results both for the people of Afghanistan, for the people of the United States, and the region. We respect this decision. In our VA, are fully satisfied that this decision has been taken in the spirit in which it's offered, which is not abandonment of Afghanistan, but a new chapter in our relationship. This chapter is taking very concrete shape, and the discussions we've had have been very productive and should assure the people of Afghanistan and signal to those in the region who are hedging or betting that they should bet on the Islamic Republic, not on other forces. In terms of the internal processes, I'm very pleased to share that today the Afghan Defense and Security Forces have taken back a number of districts, both in the south and in the north, and are opening back the road between Khumri and the Sanak Tunnel. For those of you who are prepared with details, the Afghan Defense and Security Forces have prioritized their actions and are fully prepared for the job that the Constitution of Afghanistan and the people of Afghanistan expect from them. Politically, I can assure you that we are united. In terms of analogies, this is like 1861 in the United States, when the then young Republic of the United States was under attack, and unity, determination, and ensuring that an exclusionary agenda was not allowed to prevail is the type of moment for us. The support for the Republic is intense, immense, and across the board. And I'd like to pay tribute to our all-volunteer security forces. You know, there's not a single conscript, soldier, policeman or woman, or a member of the National Defense Group, Directorate of National Security. Well, it's a sign of patriotism that recruitment is up. There have been reverses. We acknowledge this, but the key now is stabilization and ensuring that the defense of the Republic is an all-sided. The Taliban and their backers should know that force is not the way to compel an Afghan to submission. We still call on them to have a ceasefire and to engage in a political process, because a political settlement is the ultimate mechanism of ending the war. As Lincoln said, the best way of treating an enemy is to turn him into a friend. I hope that they will see that compelling logic, but should they decide otherwise, they will face a ready nation. I'd be delighted to answer the question. Mr. Mr. Omar, if you can make sure.
Thank you. The first question, Joshua Repolo from CNN.
Wait for the mic. Joshua? Can you give him the mic, please?
Okay.
I didn't know my name was down, but what is the single greatest challenge right now, and did you make any progress or make any headway with your visit with the President?
Second question first. Yes, the President clearly articulated that the U.S. Embassy in Afghanistan will continue its functioning. That support of over $3 billion for the Afghan security and defense forces has been requested. That the program of record in terms of delivery of certain material like helicopters will proceed on accelerated schedule in related aspects. He's also clear that NATO and European allies that want to work and support the Afghan security and defense forces will be encouraged to do so. On the humanitarian front, first, the President will ensure that the vaccine is delivered to the people of Afghanistan, and humanitarian assistance of $250,000 has been requested. Also, additional resources for the support of the economy. The agenda of support for women and girls is particularly high. I'm equally very pleased with the support that the Congress has shown, both the Senate and the House. We had the honor of meeting majority and minority leaders in the Senate in a bipartisan group, and Speaker Pelosi and Leader McCarthy. Both houses have expressed support. Our challenges are logistical. There are process-related issues, support for the Air Force, and continuation of the operation maintenance, and delivery of some of the material and others. We are very satisfied that the issues that we had raised once Secretary Blinken and Director Burns came to Afghanistan have been dealt with, and we expect progress rapidly and comprehensively.
مننه شایسته سازات لامید امریکا کردن. شایسته جان د ټولو په نمائندګۍ نام خدا تاسو لاس نفر راغلي د ټولو په نمائندګۍ
Thank you very much, Mr. President. It's great to see you. Yesterday, you met with U.S. Senate Republican leader Mitch McConnell, and he hopes that President Biden will delay the withdrawal of U.S. troops from Afghanistan. Was that brought up during your today's meeting?
No. The decision of the President has been taken on the basis of very significant national consultation and deliberation. This is a sovereign U.S. decision. We respect that decision. Our course is to manage the consequences and to ensure that the people of Afghanistan rise to the challenge. What we needed in terms of assurance regarding support, both for the legitimate government of the Islamic Republic of Afghanistan and the people of Afghanistan, and particularly in this moment when we are facing both COVID and a drought, for the most vulnerable categories on the one side, and then the majority, the women of Afghanistan are majorities by several counts, numerically, because also they are part of the youth, and because they have undergone some of the greatest transformation during the last 20 years, and because the Constitution of Afghanistan, especially Chapter 2 on the fundamental rights, insists upon. The greatest joy of my day is this was prior to the third wave of COVID, is when young group of girls come. These are girls between 8 and 12 usually, and when I ask how many of you want to become president, ends of 90% go up. That's the view of Afghanistan. If we want to make sure that this Afghanistan perseveres, expands, and can ensure its not only survival, but it thrives.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Marcel.
Thank you. Eric Tucker from AP.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. President. I was wondering if the abduction of Mark Frericks came up in your conversation with President Biden, and if so, what? It did not?
It did not. It was not discussed.
Are you able to say what commitment Afghanistan can make to help secure his release?
Any American citizen would be our concern, and we will do everything within our power to make sure that we help. Thank you.
مننه. آقای نوری از تلویزیون ملی.
ډیره رئیس تاسو د لوی تاسو د امریکا دفاع وزیر سره ولیدل مشخصا د دوی ژمنې د افغان امنیتي او دفاعي ځواکونو د تمویل او تجهیز په برخه کې څه وې په ځانګړې توګه د هوایي ځواک په برخه کې او د ولسمشر بایدن سره مو په ناسته کې د دواړو هېوادونو ترمنځ د نوي فصل په لړ کې مشخصا د ولسمشر بایدن ژمنې څه وې.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. لومړی پیغام د افغانستان ستر ولس او د افغانستان پیاوړي امنیتي او دفاعي ځواکونو ته دا ده چې نن تاسو په سپینې ماڼۍ کې ټینګ ملاتړ او یو دوست لرئ. ما نه چې ولسمشر بایدن پوښتنه وکړه چې څه غواړې، ما ویلې د افغانستان ولس یو دوست په سپینې ماڼۍ کې غواړي، یو ملګری. ویلې دا ملګری لرئ، دې باندې اعتماد ولرئ او زه په دې باندې باور لرم چې ولسمشر د امریکې خپلې ژمنې ته د افغانستان د ثبات او هوسایۍ دپاره به دوام ورکړي. مشخصه توګه 3.3 میلیارده ډالر د کانګرس د امریکې د محترم ولسمشر لخوا او د ادارې لخوا له کانګرس نه غوښتنه شوې او کانګرس کې نن موږ ته ډاډ راکړل شو چې دې برخه کې به ګامونه اوچت ګامونه په زر توګه په بیړه اخیستل کېږي. دویم د محترم د دفاع وزیر ځینې ژمنې د تجهیزاتو په باره کې وې چې تفصیل ته ضرورت نشته، اما موږ ځواکو ته به دا ډېر خاص پیغام وي چې زر تر زره انشاءالله تعالی هغه ضرورت چې دوی د هوایي برخه کې لري به ترسره کېږي. همدارنګه راتلونکي میاشتو کې تر څه بینالمللي قواوو ووځي هغه قراردادیان چې د هوایي قواوو د تامین د حفظ المراقبت په برخه کې مسئولیت درلوده دې ته به دوام ورکړي. پس له هغه نه به تدابیر د مملکت په منځ کې او باندې ونیول شي. د سمبولیک له نظر نه زښته ډېره مهمه ده چې ولسمشر بایدن بیا خاص زور په دې واچوو چې د امریکې سفارت به په افغانستان کې دوام ورکوي او استازیتوب به کوي د هوایي اډې د امنیت دپاره له ترکانو سره او نورو ممالکو سره مشوره شوې او انشاءالله تعالی زر به نتیجې ته رسېږي. اصلي خبره هم ساده ده. آیا امریکا افغانستان خوشي کوي یا امریکې سره یا افغانستان سره د یو نوي فصل په برخه کې به دوست ملاتړ او همپیمان اوسي؟ او ځواب د دې پوښتنې په قطعي توګه مثبته ده او زه باورمند یم چې دا سفر یو بریالی سفر جناب سالی سبنا مویب سبنا دکتر سب عبدالله او نورو احمد سبنا بیگ سبنا سفیره سبنا دلتا او طولو نورو همکاران چه تشریف راول دکتر سب سرابین په جلسه کې و د افغانستان د ښځو په استازیتوب مننه او ولس د افغانستان ته بیرته په اطمینان او ډاډ شو چې او زه غواړم دې برخه کې بیا هم زموږ له امنیتي او دفاعي قواو نه خاصا مننه وکړم چې په هغو اقداماتو یې چې دې دوه ورځو کې خاصتا نن وکړل بیا زموږ ویاړ افتخار او عزت او اراده ټوله نړۍ ته څرګنده کړه. مننه. بخیر اوسئ. Thank you.